Hi guys, today we're going to talk about the graceful dancer Lin. She's a 4-star base character. Her max star rating can go up to 6 stars. From the start here, she is only obtainable during these 7 days of this month for Chinese New Year. So she's a special limited edition character. She's a support dancer and she's very strong. What we need to do is we'll go into her stats, then I'll go into her actual skill list. It's very large actually. So let's get this started right now. The max stats for her is going to be at 6 star without pots is 2,765 HP, 224 MP, 124 attack power, 96 defense, 104 magic attack, and 115 spirit. She has low stats across the board. Her MP is actually very high, but all of her other stats are honestly on the level of a 5-star. That's what it feels like. Max stats for her for the pot increase is going to be 3,155 HP, 326 MP, 150 attack power, 122 defense, 130 magic attack, and 141 spirit. She doesn't have any stat resistances up here or anything, but she does gain them as she gains levels. So for her fire resistance, it actually goes to 50%, and her status resistances, they go to 100% resist petrify, confusion, paralyze, and sleep. So these are really good things to have resistances against because she doesn't use any magic. So it doesn't matter if she gets silenced. The only other things that she could possibly use is poison, blind, and disease resistance. I would say disease resistance at the most because that's going to be the only thing that we don't really have resistances to. But regardless, she gets petrify resist, confusion, paralyze, and sleep resistance. So these are good things. Her equipment base, she can only equip daggers, hats, clothes, and robes and accessories. So she's very, very, very limited equipment. But we have a lot of different types of daggers, so she has a little bit of a variety. She can get higher life and stuff from one of her daggers and a few other things. Like she's limited, but it's not that bad. She can also use level 4 green magic at 6 star, so that leaves her open to being able to put resistances on people if you really wanted to. She can use the Bara Thundara, Bara Stonera, Bara skills, basically. So that's that. Now let's go into her abilities. She learns Analyze. This isn't really used that much because we can always just look up what people are weak to, but for people that don't have the wiki or look at it, Analyze is a good skill because it gives you the ability to see what a character or a monster's weaknesses are and their resistances. She also learns Beauty, so she lowers her chance to get targeted. It's kind of like camouflage, so this is another great skill. She won't get targeted as much. First, her first dance here, Faint Step. It is a break. It's very strong. 45% decreased defense and spirit for 2 turns to all enemies. It's an AoE break. It also increases her normal attack power by 100%. This can stack 10 times and it goes off of every dance she does. So she can literally get 1,000% attack power increase for her next normal attack. Very strong. The next thing is Daunting Step. It's an AoE break as well for attack and magic attack. 45%. Another very strong break. Also buffs her attack power, just like the other dance. All the dances will buff her attack power, so I will stop saying that. and just say the effect of the dance. She learns in trust, so she can throw her limit break gauge to somebody else if they need it. This is actually a very strong skill to be using on certain people's limit breaks because they do a lot of things sometimes. So her throwing that on, let's say, a Noctis that takes forever to charge up his limit break. Give him 100% limit break right away because she has high tide as well. So this is a really strong skill for her. She can support people by giving them their limit burst and AoE breaking so far. Next, she learns Mirage. She can dodge 2 physical damage attacks at 100% rate no matter what for 3 turns. After the 2 dodges are done, Mirage drops. We've already went over her stat increase of MP. Next, Chakra. Chakra is a very strong skill too, and I would love to have it as an ability that I can equip on people sometimes because it removes 2 different status effects, Poison and Blind. It also recovers MP and HP by 30%, so you can effectively keep your MP going with Chakra. Very strong skill. I love Chakra. The next thing is Invigorating Dance. This one recovers MP to all your allies except for your casters. So she'll use it, she'll lose MP when she uses it, but she'll give everyone on her team 30 MP. I haven't seen any other type of modifiers to Invigorating Dance to make the MP regain higher, so unless I see something, I probably won't say any other types of MP increases from Invigorating Dance. So I only see a 30 MP regain from it. Next, at 6 stars, she learns Trained Assassin. This is kind of weird to me, but she gets really high damage, physical and magical, against humans, and a high crit rate. So she hurts humans at a really high rate, which is pretty cool. You can actually make her an attacker. She probably won't have really high attack power, but she has a high modifier against humans, so that's pretty cool. Next, she has Auto Refresh. She regains MP during battle, 5% of her max MP. She has really high MP to begin with, so that's a really good thing too. So she can effectively restore her own MP on the next turn. Then Chakra, get all of her MP back. Or not all of it, but an extremely high amount. And then from that, she can use Invigorating Dance and give other people MP again. She can keep her dances going non-stop. Next one, she gets an AoE Asuna. Actually, this says it cures all status elements, so it's everything. It's stronger than Isuna, because Isuna does not cure Petrify. So, that being said, her Dance of Life is extremely powerful. She can remove all status effects. If she has a ribbon on her as an item or equip, she can never be status effect, and if somebody else gets status effects, she can just remove everyone's status effects. Very strong. Next thing she has is Dance of Death. It inflicts 2 random status effects to enemies. This one is something that can't really be relied on because it's random and there's a lot of status effects in the game. It can be relied on if a monster has multiple status resistances and only certain ones are open that you really want to actually inflict on them. Then it could be relied on, but not if they have 0 resistances. You could just be throwing poison and blind on a monster and then nothing else, you know. So it's unreliable in a sense, but it can be used if needed. Next, she learns Elusive Moves. This is a very strong skill to know. She has a 40% chance of dodging all physical attacks. That's really high. That's higher than lightning. On top of that, you can make her have 100% physical damage evasion very easily. This is another reason why she's a very strong character, because she can dodge all physical attacks if you make her at 100% physical evasion, as well as if you do get other Trust Masters for like Melody of Life to increase status or elemental resistances, you can keep buffing up her elemental resistances pretty high as well. You can make her effectively probably unkillable in a sense. I could see her being unkillable. Next, we have Cleansing Flames. This is the one that increases her fire resistance by 50% when I was talking about it earlier, and gives her resistance to sleep, paralyze, petrify, and confusion. 100% chance. That's really strong in itself. You don't really need much else to be protected from, honestly, other than disease. And even then, Dance of Life should cure a disease. So, she's very strong here as well. The last thing she has is Dance of Rebirth. It's an AoE raise. So she can raise the whole team if they're dead. 30% of their max HP, yeah, but it's still a low-cost AoE res. Very strong Dance of Rebirth. Next, we have her Limit Burst. Her Limit Burst is actually very strong at max level. It'll be our highest fire resistance reducer if you had it max level, but even not max level, at base level, it's still 50% fire resistance down. So her Limit Break is actually very good to reduce fire resist. All around, she is such a powerful character that if you miss her for this event, I'm very sorry, but maybe you can have a friend that has her as a leader if you ever need to use her. She is amazing as a character. I would put her at the top of supporting 100% right now. She has a Trust Master called Venomous Edge. I'm going to go over that as well. I really like her Trust Master. It's a dagger for herself because she doesn't have daggers. Well, I mean, she does have daggers, but nothing this powerful. 85 attack damage dagger. Also has a 30% chance to paralyze and poison targets. Very strong dagger. And it's neutral element. I really like this weapon, and I will be definitely farming her Trust Master because it's a beautiful dagger, and it'll open up a lot of other tests for me for other characters that are limited to dagger usage. So this is really good. But this is the character analysis on Lin. Very powerful dancer. She's amazing. Other than that, thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe below.